You won't find Eaton Ridge, Washington on any map, but it was real. I know it was, because I lived there. The fog came in on March 12th, 1998. No one thought much of it at first. We got fog all the time, especially being surrounded by forests like that. But this fog didn't move. Not in the morning, not in the afternoon, not in the dead of night. It was thick, 2 feet of visibility at best. You'd hold your hand out in front of your face and lose sight of your fingertips. At first, people joked about it. Teens threw a little party in the town square, shining flashlights and playing music out of car speakers. Everyone figured it'd lift in a day or two, but it didn't. After a week, school was canceled. People missed doctor appointments, grocery deliveries, mail stops. Some tried driving out and never came back. The rest of us stopped trying. You made do. If you had neighbors close enough, you tied rope between your homes. Some used wind chimes, radios, even bells to help guide them. You didn't let your kids out unless you had a fence. Even then, it felt risky. Pets went missing. Then people. We never heard screams, never saw bodies, just gone. By the 3rd week, shelves were empty. There was no help coming. Phones didn't work, no signals, no power. We had no idea what the outside world saw, if they saw us at all. My name is Olivia. I was 13. I lived in a small home with my dad, my stepmom, and my 2 younger brothers. We stayed inside as long as we could. We rationed what we had. My dad boarded the windows, like it would help. When the food ran out, he told the boys our dog ran away. I knew better. Eventually, he said we had to leave. We tied rope to our waists and hands. Dad went first. I held my brother's hands. My stepmom kept the rear. But fog like that, it doesn't just block sight. It shifts sound. You turn your head and everything feels far away. Ropes snag, get tangled, pulled taut. Someone gets caught. You cut the line. That's how it happens. By the time I realized I was alone, I had no rope left. No voices. Just the sound of my own breathing and the crunch of wet gravel under my shoes. Then, trees. For the first time in months, I saw trees. The edge of the woods, and then a road. I walked until my legs gave out. A truck driver found me half-conscious on the shoulder. I remember crying, rambling, telling him about the fog, about Eaton Ridge, about my family still out there. He just listened, real quiet. Then he said, "There's no town out here, just forest and nature reserve for hours in every direction." I didn't believe him. Not until we got to a police station. I asked for a map, looked for Eaton Ridge, looked again, then again. Nothing. No town. No records, not even the name. They called in a therapist, said it might be trauma, suggested I'd made it up, but I know what I saw. I know where I lived, and I know what the fog took from me.